The Everyday Archive, episode 6.
Okay. What's the piece? Show us the piece.
We're going way back, 2006, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
2006. So a lot of you weren't even born. And it's gonna be
maybe Johnny.
The Sideshow Hulk versus Spidey diorama.
I never seen this before.
I got a lot of people suggesting this piece added to the archive, so we got to add it.
Yeah, that one's nice.
You know what I love about this? The Hulk actually has like debris in his hand. He's picking something up. Like we're seeing something. He's actually doing Hulk shit. You know, I like it. And I think
this is one of the.
It actually lights up too. The stop.
So the exclusive. Here we go. Let's take a look. So I'll give you the whole marketing. So sit back in your seat. This would be Sideshow's marketing from 2006. When you open up the product page and you're reading everything, this is how this was presented to you. Sideshow Collectibles and Marvel Comics are proud to present this dramatic representation of one of comics' most mismatched battles. First trading blows in the Amazing Spider-Man number 14, these two have met many times in their 40-plus year careers. This incredible addition to the Versus Diorama series captures the juxtaposition between these wildly different sized combatants in all of their street-smashing, web-slinging glory. In one of the most dynamically posed statues ever produced by Sideshow, Spider-Man faces the Hulk in one of comics' greatest battles. The intricate diorama was originally sculpted by Martin Canale of the Gore Group, and each piece is hand-reproduced in high-quality, heavyweight Polystone. It stands 14 inches tall, 17 inches wide, and 20 inches deep. The exclusive, I believe, had an ES of 500 and the regular and edition size of 750. And retail price, guys, was $299.99.
Oh God, man!
2006. Massive shout out to Martin Canale. And with this one, we're gonna really have a special one with this because I have his art station pulled up, and we're gonna see some photos of how he took his time to get this sculpted. But man, the little light up of the street signal, this warms my heart. This piece,
this piece is awesome, man.
If we could get this is one of those few pieces I still look at and tempted, man. Old pieces, you know, some of you know, as you kind of look back, you kind of try to find these on a cheaper price, but this one holds its value still, you know. So
yeah,
it's hard.
Well, there's a lot of broken ones, man. Every time I see it for sale, the Spider-Man fingers are broken or something like that. So it's a piece that's always very rare to find it like intact. At least every time I've seen it go up, it's always has something wrong with it. But it's a beautiful piece, man. Like the Hulk hunched over, actually grabbing something. I wish more companies would try to do that more now. Like him grabbing a car or grabbing a piece of the street or the wall. It's awesome.
So this is Big Silva's channel. If you haven't already checked it out, like I always tell you, it's a bloody time capsule. And there you go. Here, this is him showing it off.
Doesn't he have two of them? A gray version?
No.
Isn't there a gray version?
There's a gray version as well.
He said he wished he was able to get the gray version. That was only an ES of 50.
50, exactly.
Yeah,
that was even more limited. Yeah.
The price, man. If we could just get those prices back.
$299, bro.
Man,
I still would add this to the collection, especially being a Canale sculpt. I would love to add this still, but you don't ever see these. Not in my area, at least. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. They were doing that ripped shirt back then.
Exactly.
So it's not anything new.
2006, guys. 2006. Holy mac. Here you can see the light up. And I know some guys who've customized the street light to go from red, yellow, green. It'll actually change.
Still awesome though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The light flickers, right? Doesn't it?
I think that's what you were showing. I don't know if it gives you both options. Cool stuff.
I love this piece. I love this piece, man.
But you know what I like? They kind of didn't go too crazy with his like physique, like overemphasize Hulk's physique. I like that. Like he's big, but he doesn't look like super shredded, like weird muscles everywhere.
Yep.
This piece
feels
was
very comic,
way ahead of its time.
I like it, man. I prefer Grey Hulk, but I do like this. This is still as good.
Awesome.
You know what? I wonder, since Sideshow likes to, re-release shit like, 10 years later, if they would ever re-release this piece or upscale this piece into,
Oh yeah.
I'd be surprised if they.
It would have to be resculpted.
So here we go.
Yeah, but the concept and stuff, like they would do it
concept.
again. Yeah, they would do it again. I just, you never know with these guys. They like to re-release a lot of their
definitely
bangers.
never know. It's absolutely a possibility.
I never thought they would have did that with Wolverine. Like I never would have imagined they would have did that with that piece. So could happen.
So this is Martin Canale's art station, where it shows this was all hand sculpted at the time. So it shows his process of how he went in and took the time to sculpt the Hulk and Spidey. This is awesome. I love seeing this kind of stuff. I miss seeing this stuff. So everything's digitally sculpted now, so look at that. That's crazy.
Really crazy talent. I give him credit. Yeah.
Just to see it develop into the final piece, take form. And you guys can check out his art station. I'll link it in the description afterwards. If you have some time, I'll link it. But go ahead. This is Martin Canale's art station, and he has all his other work. There's the Spidey. Look at that. Look how it starts taking shape. That's badass.
Yeah.
I love it. It looks so good. And he actually put like fabric around it to kind of get an idea.
Yeah.
That was actual fabric.
I hear it's small, but I like the footprint, man. I like that.
It is on the smaller side, definitely.
It was 1/5, but I think it was a little smaller. But it's still beautiful.
I know that to keep with the times and for the benefits of collaboration, you kind of have to go digital. But Canale seems like the kind of guy who I would think would want to do a lot more with the old school sculpting out of clay and everything.
The talent.
It's a skill. It's his master. It's his craft, It's
Look at that. Take form, take shape. That's awesome.
Honestly, in some ways, when you look at the actual piece, a production piece, and you look at this, like some of the stuff was lost. Like you could see, it just didn't transfer over as well as what he did. So.
That Spider-Man sculpt looks great.
And I think, I agree. I think it's important to kind of sometimes take a step back and kind of get these views of the hobby, just because, I don't know, I think sometimes, I'll speak for myself, you feel, I don't know, spoiled. Spoiled is the right way. Spoiled is the right word. But to just appreciate and go back and see the process. Like it's so easy you see a company put up a statue and just say, "Oh, this is crap," or that. But this takes it to another level where you get to go behind the scenes and look at how the piece is being made. Entitlement. You're not entitled to.
I want what I am entitled to.
You're entitled to shit.
I wish I could say that to someone.
But awesome. This is freaking crazy. Appreciate that this art station was set up with all these details. Beautiful piece. And this was Sideshow back in 2006. And some people say, "Oh, John, you're too hard on these companies." And bro, we were getting this back then. We should be. There's a gray version.
Woo! Even better.
Yeah.
Shit, that's the one I would have been for.
Yeah, same.
I don't know, man. It's cool to see like that they were doing these type of diorama style pieces then, and how far we've come. Yeah. Like I know everybody says like, oh, I miss the days of hand sculpting and stuff, but I do. You have to appreciate like, this was an art form, and doing it digitally is also an art form, because how many guys probably had to relearn their entire skill set.
Oh, for sure.
Just what I mean? Like, so they're both art forms. I think sometimes we focus too much.
Still takes skill, most definitely.
Yeah, it's still skill, but like, look, he was doing this by hand, so now he had to learn how to do it digitally. You know what I mean? So he had to relearn everything, and he's still creating beautiful stuff. So, it's come far, and it's easier on them.
I feel like with looking back at like the hand sculpted stuff, it's a reminder, that these are not just like toy makers. Like, these guys are able to do things on the level that when you go into fucking art museums, they're able to do shit on that level. And we have the benefit of being able to purchase some of these things. Yes, we're not getting their version, we're getting the mass-produced version, but either way, I think kind of to John's point, kind of just walking back and seeing the steps and everything that came together. I just really feel like it puts a spotlight on like, this is art and these are artists. And it's not just like this easy copy paste type of job, even with the benefits of digital sculpting.
Yeah, no, I agree, because one of my favorite pieces, and I think they did a short line, was their bronze busts. And one of my favorites is being the Hellboy, and the guy actually sculpted everything, and they just casted it from the master. So I agree with you, Vega. Like, back then, they were making pieces that, I mean, depending on comic or not, it was quality enough to be in a museum.
This is super coincidental. I just opened up my Facebook, and this picture was posted in one of the collector groups, and that's crazy that it is. So I'm going to show it. Posted by Naresh in Statue Collectors. I'm going to show it quick because that's coincidental, but he posted this. Time capsule is right here. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
That's it right there in the center. Nice. Yeah.
You have old, less old, less old, less old, newish, new.
We got to create different names for them.
That four still to this day.
It's a great style post Thor. I really. Man.
Oh boy!
Like Vega said, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like collecting statues. Because I mean, y'all know me. I'm more of a figure guy, but certain statues, that's why I gravitate towards them. It's just the art behind it.
You know what it is? Kind of. I think we don't. People don't understand. Like, this is still art. Like, people they take it for granted. They're like, oh well, that's not real art. That's like some comic book stuff. But like, this is like Vega said. Like, this is museum style quality that we're getting treated to by having these guys actually like be interested in making these things. How many times, like, where were you really hiring these guys? These guys were, they came to our community because we wanted it. There was a need for it. People needed this type of stuff in their collections, and now look at how far they've come.
Yep.
They're like all these big names. They probably all started out like hand sculpting, and then now they've moved on to digital. But like, this was their art form. So how many times are they getting hired by like the city or whoever to make a sculpture? Not often, but they'll get hired to do a Hulk. They'll get hired to do a Wolverine. So I'm glad that they're getting employment, and it's nice to see like how far they've come.
Theo says, as someone who is in the creative industry, these aspects of the hobby are so interesting. Silva saying, nice flashback, John. Even though I buy all the bigger statues today, I still appreciate these older ones. Yes, sir. Always got to go back to the roots. The last couple of photos I wanted to show were just the base, under the base. We got the box, styrofoam, and how it's packaged. So you can kind of see.
wonder why the Spider-Man hands are always messed up. Like this looks fine.
The fingers are always out of whack.
They they always like get clipped off and they lose them or something.
Did the street lights they light up, the traffic lights?
The traffic light on the exclusive lights up, not the regular.
Okay, so the exclusive is a trash piece, and this one's good. Got it.
Wow, $2.99 though, man. I'd pay that 4 times over.
Yeah, that's
the good old days.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Good old days. I wasn't fucking around.
Man, what was minimum wage back then?
I wasn't around. Oh, John, don't answer those questions, John.
That is this week's Everyday Archive, episode 6. I think I'm gonna go with Alan's next week, so we'll keep it zipped.
Cool.
But it's another
one
sideshow.
yours.
Yeah, it's another one that quite a few people were mentioning. So